A former student of mine who's a priest in the San Jose diocese told me a story that I'd like to share with you. He's a pastor of a large church with a school attached. It's a big school, a very popular, well-regarded school. And there was one student, though, who was not Christian. He was actually Hindu. The family had no intention of this young boy becoming Catholic. It was just a good school, and they wanted him to have a good education. And for the most part, things went well. But then it came time for Christmas and the Christmas pageant. And the question becomes, what do we do with this kid? We don't want to leave him out. We don't want him to feel excluded, but he doesn't really know the gospel that well. So what kind of a part are we going to give him? And so my former student, the pastor, said, we'll make him the innkeeper. There's only one line. No room at the end. Certainly he can master that. So it comes time for the Christmas pageant. The kid delivers his line flawlessly, no room at the end. Well, unfortunately, the kid playing Joseph that year decided he was going for the Academy Award. He went off script and started ad-libbing. Oh, but sir, my wife and I have traveled many a mile, and she is heavy with child. We are poor. We have no place to go. He just went on this long spiel. And this little Hindu kid was just so moved by the whole thing and got caught up in the experience. He said, okay, Joseph, I'm sorry. Come on and we'll figure something out. Completely wrecked the play. And so this kid knew that he had messed up a little bit, and so he was a little worried about what my former student would say. And so he just came up to him very gently and said, okay, you may not be great in biblical literacy, but you have a great heart, and that should count for something. Yeah. Come on in, we'll figure something out. That's not the words that Joseph heard, though, That was not the greeting that the Holy Family received on the first nativity. Far from it. Quite honestly, I don't know what to do with a beautiful creche scene, a beautiful manger scene. I don't know if they're supposed to be that beautiful, because there is something shameful and awful about this. When the Lord of love, when the Son of God finally came to earth to share our life and redeem us, what kind of a greeting did he receive? He received what we find in the gospel. There is no room for you. We're not going to make a place. We're not going to give you any human habitation. You're going to have to be in a cave. And that's what the manger was, honestly. It was a dank cave where they kept animals. He was not allowed to live among humans in his first breath upon earth. He wasn't even given a regular bed, a manger, a place where animals feed. That was the kind of greeting he got. And it kind of foreshadows his end. Also, when he left this earth at the time of his death, he had to do it outside the city, away from a human habitation, on a lonely mountain, a lonely hill, Golgotha. So the beginning is like the end. There's an old Yiddish saying that if God actually came to earth, people would bust his windows. We're actually worse than that. We didn't give him a home. We did not give him a welcome. And we cast him out when he began to finish his ministry. But to me, that's the beautiful thing about Christmas. It is a do-over. It is a mulligan. Okay, he did not get a great reception the first time he came, but now we have an opportunity to do it all over again. Because the Lord that came once still comes among us. Certainly he will come again at the end of time, but every time the Mass is celebrated, he is really here, substantially here. And it's always the same invitation. It's always the same command. Let me in. Give me a place in your families, in your homes, and in your hearts. Maybe we haven't done that this year. Maybe not out of ill will, not out of a kind of malice, but life gets busy. And sometimes we do not focus on the things that we need to focus on. Jesus, time and time again, knocks on the doors of our hearts saying, let me in. And we give the refusal. But tonight, we can do a do-over. We have another chance to give him the welcome that he deserved, the welcome that also we need in order to be complete as people and as church. I can't help but think that this little Hindu kid got it right. It's not convenient to let Christ in. It turns everything upside down. But you know what? Let's try to figure it out. Let's let him in, and we'll make it work.